Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video is going to be about, I got my heart broken, shaved, took in a runaway. Something like that. It's a really long name. I don't know the title, sorry. It is a banger of a show, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. But anyways, we're going to talk about episode 9. I'll give a little, brief recap of what the show is about. So basically, this girl ran away from home. And figured out why she ran away from home now, but she ran away from home and she was having sex with people to stay at their house, having sex with men to stay at their house for free because they'd let her. And then she meets Yoshida. Yoshida's the guy that saves her. Sayu's the girl. And she gets a job at a convenience store. She starts having more of a normal life, But she always thought it was kind of weird that Yoshida took her in for no apparent reason. Anyways, let's get on to episode 9, because this episode was probably the best episode of the show since probably the first episode. Really, really, really good. Now, her brother showed up at the end of the last episode, which is like, oh my god, Sayu had a brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. He knows why she ran away, I would assume. But, in my mind, I was thinking he was kind of a douche because I was like, I thought he had more involvement in the reason why she left, but we learn later on in the episode that that's not the case. It was all on her mom. So, Sayu, they talk, her brother talks to, anyways, Sayu's brother has a talk with Yoshida about, why the fuck are you and my sister, hanging out and stuff? This is weird. There needs to be a reason why a grown-ass man would take in this daughter. Is he a creepy guy? Blah, blah, blah. They basically have that conversation. And then he realizes Yoshida's a good guy. And that there's no sexual stuff going on. And it's all good. And that is a relief for him. So his mom, he talks to Sayu in a car by themselves. And he says, your mom's been looking for you, mom, blah, blah, blah. She's like, there's no fucking way mom's been looking for me. There's no way this is true. Because basically her mom is a bitch. Anyways, then Sayu comes in and tells Yoshida and her friend from the convenience store. She opens up and tells them the actual reason why she ran away. Now, let's get into that, because her backstory is... So, basically, Sayu never really got along with her mom. Obviously. And... so she never really felt like she fit in. So she was this really pretty girl, but she never really had any friends at school. And she never really tried, and she wasn't very smart and all this stuff. And she finally makes a friend, but this friend is the biggest simp of all time. She keeps telling Sayu, you're the greatest, blah, 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 blah. And I guess Sayu got asked out by a basketball player that another girl liked, which, red flag, whatever. Anyways... for some reason, because Sayu said no to that girl, said no to the basketball player, this girl starts bullying her friend, this part makes no sense to me. She doesn't bully Sayu because it seems like Sayu's too cool to get bullied, which doesn't make any fucking sense. So she bullies her friend. And, when I say bully, she's, slamming her head into the toilet. She's, beating the fuck out of this girl. Which... doesn't make any sense to me. Now, Sayu's only friend is this girl, and they're best friends. They do all this stuff together, and her friend's getting bullied, so she feels bad, and she's like, I'm gonna do something about this. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna do something. And the bullying gets so bad, she's getting swirly, she's getting beat up, she's getting all this stuff. But the only thing Sayu's friend really gives a fuck about is Sayu's not happy anymore. Because why the fuck would why would you be happy that your friend is getting bullied because of you? Which, she's getting bullied for a stupid reason. I want to go on a little rant here. None of this really happened in my school. There was bullying, but there wasn't I don't know, you wouldn't pick on somebody because she got rejected. That shit doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, her friend is getting bullied and, feels so bad about Sayu feeling bad for her that she kills herself. She jumps off a ledge, and then Sayu they're up on, the top of the school, and she like looks down to see her friend is dead, and then like I guess reporters come to Sayu's house and try to talk to her because everyone thinks it's Sayu's fault, which why the fuck would it be Sayu's fault? That makes no fucking sense. But anyways, I digress. Sayu comes out of her house or comes out of her room and is talking to her mom, and her mom's like, "Oh my god, this is all fucking your fault. I'm getting harassed, all this shit, blah 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 blah. It's all your fucking fault. You're a terrible waste of fucking space." Shit like that. Did you kill her? Says that to her. You probably fucking killed her. And that's like, who the fuck says that? Who the fuck? Why the fuck would she say that? Sayu walks up to her, which I thought she was gonna deck her mom in the fucking face. But she doesn't. She has more control than I would have had in this situation. She says, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have no idea what I'm going through. And then she takes her stuff and she runs into her brother on the way out. Her brother grabs her arm and she tells her brother what just happened. And he's like, okay, leave. We'll get some separation from you guys. Everything will be all right. And then she runs, and then her brother gives her some money because he's a nice guy. And her phone dies and she runs out of money, but she runs into a guy first, and the guy, like, she was living in a hotel for a while, and then she runs into this guy. This guy uses her for sex because you see a woman, somebody that needs help, you obviously fuck them. And she's like, I can't even remember the guy's name. I literally just, it was like a couple days later that they were banging. It's like, what the fuck? This is so fucking messed up. Like, this show has such a dark tone and such a dark undertone of the whole series. It's so good. It's so magnificent. It is amazing. It is incredible. I would recommend this to anybody. This is anime at its peak, dude. It's so fucking good. And like, I didn't think that would be the like reason that she like. Oh, and the only reason, I didn't say this earlier, the only reason her mom is looking for her is because teachers keep coming to her house and saying, where the fuck is Sayu? Where the fuck is Sayu? And her mom's like, this is annoying the shit out of me. So I guess it wasn't reporters, it was teachers. But, like, Sayu ran away because of this. She ran away because bullying. Now, I don't get why you would bully someone's friend for being, but you won't bully the girl who actually you have a problem with. I don't think you should bully anyone, to be honest with you. Bullying is bad. Don't bully people. Don't give people swirlies. Don't fucking do any of that shit. That shit is messed up. That shit is fucked. You are a terrible human being if you do that kind of shit. Low key. Anyways, also, don't tell somebody that they're the reason their friend killed themselves. I feel like that shouldn't be, like, hard to understand. And don't expect them to stay if you fucking say that to them, because I know I wouldn't. If my best friend died and then my parents were blaming me for their death, I'd just fucking leave. Like, it brings a lot of depth to her character, and I get why they waited so long to do it, but, like, I feel like it would have, I guess it was the intrigue of why she did what she did, and it could have been, I can't say it could be darker, but it could have been changed. Like, anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. A peace.